in the Facebook, and then you will come to this page. So I hope it works. But anyway, even if you cannot bring comments here, I'm glad you're here. If you're watching for whatever page you are, and the most important is that we're going to be covering a lot of things today, and I want you to, we're going to cover a few things of information, but we spend most of the time connecting and helping. I'm going to be helping you to release, because this is very important, especially right now. So I'm going to be talking about stress. I'm not going to talk about good sleep, good food, good exercise, because a lot of people are already doing that, and I'm very glad. Eventually, I'm thinking to do a live about breathing, and the reason is because there are several types of breathing techniques that can be so good for us, and might be confusing for people which one to use. And so I might do one because I just think it's very important, especially because we are dealing with a breathing in relation to this virus. I think it's good. I just saw a video this week about how you strengthen your lung. For a lot of people know that I use this here, but you can do, in fact, better than this, I found, without anything. Just use your hands. So we're going to be doing that. So if you can share, there is a button in the bottom of the screen saying share. If you can share, would be great, because this will go to your timeline and other people can see that as well. And I appreciate. So, and I think can be good for them too. Many people do not, I was talking about breathing, and many people do not know that I have to use the ventilator for 6 days when I was young. In fact, I was 27 years old, and I was in a mechanical breathing because I had a tumor in my chest, and I was in the hospital for 3 months. And this happened in Japan when I just arrived there, so I didn't speak any Japanese. I could not understand at all what was going on. No one came from Brazil, and I did not know anyone except my husband, of course. But he has, of course, to work also. So I was very lonely, and it was very difficult. It was very traumatizing for me. So all of this about the coronavirus, the health, the hospitals, the emotional suffering that comes together touches me very deeply. And my heart really goes to everyone, the frontliners, the patients, the families of people who are sick, the families of people who passed, because it's a very unusual way that you cannot be together in such a hard moment, a difficult moment. So I feel for everyone who are people who are in essential work, also working now, people who come to deliver the things, and the post office, and everybody. So I think it's a time that we need to be really connected with ourselves and connect with others, so we feel a certain level of safety internally, and that helps our whole society. In fact, I believe this helps our whole globe in general, because we are going to connect with the deepest consciousness that we have, our most fundamental consciousness, what I call, for me, the divine consciousness. But this is not about religion, and you don't need to use this even term, but just for you to know that's what this work of connection can bring you to. So I'm glad we talk about connection, because we have social distance, but social distancing is physical distancing, but with a social connection, so that you don't feel alone or lonely, and you feel that you have someone there also. It's very important, and I'm very glad that IT exists, internet exists, and allow us to do that. So for people who are new, I'm doing already a live here every Thursday. So every Thursday at the same time at this page. So it's not my profile, my page. If you're my profile, I'm glad, but it's also important that you know that it's easier if you come directly to my page, which is Roberta Tachi. I think I'm going to change my profile to Roberta Tachihara, which is my full name, just to make it easier. So the lives are one in Portuguese, one in English, one in Portuguese, one in English. So this live today, we're going to be here around 45 to 50 minutes. So it's not a 50-minute live like a lot of them are, because I want to talk to you about the psoas muscle. We're going to talk about the guy here, my friend. I want to do the connection, which is so important, and I want to do the release work of fear. And if we do not do the connection, you will not perceive and feel where in your body there are fear lodged. Which tissues are holding fear? And that's why we will explain a little bit about that for people who are doing this for the first time. So this guidance I'm going to be doing is going to be around 15 minutes to 20 minutes, and is largely based on realization process, and I am a senior teacher. So it's very effective to really connect you very deeply, and I love this work founded by Judith Blackstone. So we're going to be doing that. And then we're going to do also this release work so that you can have more, calm down, feel more connected, and also don't be so much in your mind, in your thoughts, or on the TV, on the news, that also increase the fear. So some people talk about fear and the hormones, which I also have done before. Sometimes I will bring this. There are many ways you can talk about fear, but what I want to bring the information today is the approach through the physical body, and I want to talk especially about the psoas muscle today. So I'm going to bring the guy here now to the front. Okay, come here. Oops. It's important for you to see. I want you to see this. This is my, okay, close to me. This is, trying to improve. Okay, I have to figure out this center. To help you to understand about this. So in many modalities, the psoas muscle carries the consciousness of fear in the body. A lot of modalities talk about that. I remember studying that years and years ago. I did not clearly understand why was that and everything. You can have fear anywhere in your body, but I want to talk about the psoas muscle because this muscle is very important and it affects a lot of people now. It affects a lot of people. The one reason is because we have been bombarded with bad news, bad numbers, everything that's going around, and it's not easy to deal with everything. One day also is a school closed, and this week in my husband's office, everybody was sent to go back home, which is Japan. My husband is Japanese, so it's very different and it's very stressful for a lot of us, for all of us, I think. So when you are stressed, so this muscle is important because it's a muscle. It's a very big muscle. Normally we measure by the size of our forearm, and it connects your lower spine with your hip. Let's see if I bring this here so that you can see. Of course, it doesn't have this part here in the back. It's really glued to your lower back, and also it comes from the back, glued from the vertebrae that are here, into the front of the body, into the growing area. And in fact, it doesn't connect only here. It connects to the femur right here. The only reason I put this is because I couldn't put here. So it's just for you to have an idea of how it is. And so it's a muscle. Let's see if I can put this back now. Hold on, let's see. Where is it? I want to bring this here. So this muscle is important because it connects the upper body with the lower body. It also connects the back of your body, the posterior part, with the front of your body. So it's important to know that when we are stressed, this muscle receives signals from the brain also, because this muscle, the function of this muscle is for you to walk. And of course, if you need to run from a tiger who would be coming your way, you would need to really, use this muscle to run. So that's why, excuse me, is related to fear. And it's not only that, also we have next to it sometimes when people say iliac psoas muscle, And I'm not a chiropractor, neither physical therapy, neither psychologist. I'm a healer. I always like to have my disclaimer here. Otherwise, you might think, you might ask questions that I do not know. But I just want to talk about this muscle because a lot of people are sitting a lot. And this muscle, if you're sitting too much, it does contract this muscle. It gets also tight. This also is the muscle that you would, when you have fear, it would move, it would, give you the motivation or the response. It's not even a motivation, but the response or reaction to run. But now we see the news, we are sitting most of the time. We don't run, and we got the fear in the body, and we stay there with the fear. So this can cause inflammation. I have been having clients now with inflammation in the pelvic area. So the reason is because the blood flows to this area, it stay there, you don't run, you don't walk, and then you stay sitting for a long time, and this can cause inflammation in this area, which is like a defense. So another thing is people are really sitting a lot also. Like the other day, a person said that he was 4 hours in the Zoom, in one meeting. And another guy, yes, in fact, I connect and I saw the guy is doing a live for 5 hours. I do not know. I would not have voice to do. I'm here, we're going to be 50 minutes to an hour. I cannot imagine that I would be 5 hours doing a live program. So a lot of people are going to be sitting watching that on their cell phone or the computer or the laptop, and they probably will be sitting watching that, and suddenly they don't realize how long they are sitting. So you have to move your body. There are a lot of stretches for psoas muscle. You can go online and look at that, and I suggest you do, because it's really beneficial. And it's very important because also you release tension from your pelvic floor and your pelvis, which is also an area of a foundation for your torso, especially when you're sitting. And this foundation gives a sense of safety if you're able to keep that in a good condition. So you cannot touch the psoas muscle. It's a muscle that is internal. If you touch your skin in the pelvic area, you will not find the psoas muscle. There are other muscles outside. It's an internal muscle, but it's very important because it really connects up and down, heaven and earth, what I like to say, and the front and the back. So it's very important that you know if you need to have flexibility and not to have this muscle so contracted. So we will be working, and you can bring your mind also internally to this area. And this is one of the biggest muscles we have also in the body. And especially in the pelvic region is definitely the biggest one between, the vertebrae and the femur. So it's important that you do stretch, but we're going to now, understanding that is important because we don't contract. I have my little, in fact, it's my nurse here, but I'm going to show the little girl here. Many times I show this, is what happened is, in order to save our main organs, we contract internally when we feel afraid. It's like a protection. It's almost like the guy who's gonna do, boxing. We contract many times. We will have, let me see if you can see better here. We contract in the armpit like this, the sides of the body. So your breathing also is affected because you contract the thoracic cage here. It becomes really a cage where you are trapped. So we do this movement, we contract the stomach, and the idea is that you're going to run. So fear can be in all these areas, but fear can be in your feet, in your legs, fear can be in your face, in your head, in your eyes. Fear can be, in fact, trapped inside of the tissues of your bones because it travels through the fascia, and it can go deeply, even you can have fear in your teeth. So in order to feel that, you need to be very, very present so that you really notice how the subtle consciousness of fear, which I feel is one of the most difficult in the beginning to perceive, is in the body. But you're going to feel not as the consciousness of fear itself. Many times what you're going to feel is a tension. You will feel a tightening or a tension or a pulsation also. So I'm going to guide you through the body so that you can feel first how it is to find this consciousness and be present in your body. And then we will do the release of fear. Before I do that, I want to bring also something that happened with a client of mine, and is also, I believe, a lot of people might be feeling this. The staying home, the shelter in place has been very disruptive for a lot of people. And of course, besides all the practical reasons that we know, there is a much subtler reason that sometimes people are not aware of. And yesterday, working with people, with clients, it came up with more than one person. So I think this is really important to address now is, you remember when you were little and suddenly you are grounded. Your father or your mother or someone is there's some Brazilians here in the group, and the Brazilians, say castigo. So it's like a punishment. So your punishment was to be in your room. This particular client, she was telling me the father would lock the door and leave her there in the room without being able to leave. So this is in the moment that she connect with the stress of being home. This brought her to the memory of that time when she was little, and the father would do that as a punishment. So I don't have this experience myself because my mother never did. You're grounded, and there was more communication. There was more other psychological trauma there. But I think this can be also many times brought to, can be some emotional pain or old emotional wounds that can be there because of that. So that's why it's so important that we go to feel in the body where it is that you're feeling, where you have pain or discomfort, after we do the safety first, so that you can release not only the stress of the moment now, but release possibly some old wounds of fear that is still stored in your body, and you might not even know about that. Okay, so that's why a lot of people say think positive, think positive. I'm in favor of thinking positive, but I am also in favor of feeling your fear. A lot of people like to say, don't be afraid, don't be afraid. And normally people say that because lacks the capacity to feel something negative. But we do have, as an adult, capacity to feel something negative. I think I have my fan here. I'm going to show you. This is, normally I show this to say, if you have fear here, you will have love here. If you have sadness here, you will have joy here. So the capacity, sometimes our heart is tight like this internally. And when this happens, because of so much defense, we do not have capacity to feel not only pain, but also pleasure. And that's why it's so important that you release, so you increase your capacity to feel the pain of what is going on in your life right now, or in our lives right now, also, and allow, to cry, to feel sad, to whatever you're feeling. Tears come a lot with fear also. A lot of people think that tears come with sadness. I have seen that if you look at the child when he's scared really cries a lot. So it does connect with also our tears. And so this capacity, and you will have also capacity to feel more pleasure, to feel physical pleasure and emotional pleasure. So this increases your capacity in general. That's why it's so important to release and feel, release, and then you can continue to be connected with yourself in a deeper way. About the thinking positive, I'm in favor that you do not grow your fever by putting more fuel into it, So that's important. So there is a distinction about feeling your feelings when they are happening, and not increasing by your way the mind thinks. And our ego, the mind that is a little bit in the shadow or a lot in the shadow, depends how is in a particular day, each day is one thing. The ego loves to feel. So that's where you have to be careful and sometimes turn it off the TV or turn it off the computer, turn it off everything and go internally inside in the space of safety. Or do something funny that helps you to laugh also and enjoy. And so now we are ready to connect. I think people are here. I think some other people connected. So we're going to be doing 15 to 20 minutes of connection now. So what I want is you to feel to be in a comfortable position. I hope you have comfortable clothes. See if you can be in a chair and or sofa or a couch, but also see if you can touch the floor with your feet, because it will give you some safety there as well. I will be asking you to feel your body, not to think about. So allow yourself to really feel the sensations in your body. And there is no right or wrong, whatever you feel. And sometimes one area is easier than the other. That's all okay. No one is judging you. The only thing I ask is that you don't visualize your body and you don't imagine, because if you do that, you're going to be in your head, which probably is where you are right now all the time. So I want you to really the mind can be distributed in your whole body, and that's what I'm guiding you. So no visualization, no imagination, just allow yourself to feel your body, okay? And the last instruction here is that I want you to feel, if to just feel your body and everything, but if you feel discomfort, if you feel too much pain, if you feel that is overwhelming, because emotions can kick in, so just stop, open your eyes and stop. So remember, again, you are in control, especially because I'm not there with you. I'm here connecting, I can feel everyone, but at the same time, it's important that you are in control. So before I go, I would like to ask you again to share in your timeline so other people can connect. I'm going to give one more instruction before you close your eyes. I want you to be looking here at the screen. When we are going to do the breathing, I'm going to be asking you to breathe through your nostrils, so through your nose. So, and after you breathe a little bit, and I don't want you to do deep breaths, I just want you to really breathe naturally and normally. So I want you to bring from the center of your nostrils to the back. So a lot of people do this and go up. I don't want you to go up, so just pay attention that you can breathe and bring your breath straight back. So the idea is to be further back, present in the back of your body. So I'm gonna drink water, adjust yourself in your chair. I'm gonna adjust my chair because I move it also. I'm gonna be here. And if you have any questions, you can ask, but I think a lot of people cannot send comments right now. So just take a moment now to close your eyes. And focus on your breathing. And just count 2 counts to inhale and 2 counts to exhale to balance your breath. Just a normal breath through your nostrils. And send your breath straight back, as I was saying before, when you inhale. And when you exhale, the air comes forward, but you stay back there in this inward contact with yourself. See if you can keep yourself in more the back of your head. And everybody in the group can really go further back. Yeah, good. Good, because it can be different here. Good. Stay further back, further back. And now bring your attention down to your feet and feel that you are inside your feet, on the right and on the left. Feel that you are inside your feet, inhabiting your feet. Not just aware of your feet, feel your feet internally. Feel the internal space of your feet. Good. And make sure that while you're breathing, you still feel your feet, so you have to be further back. Feel the sensation of being in your feet. Now feel that you are in your ankles and your legs. Feel deeply this area of your ankles and feel your whole legs, your lower legs, your knees, your upper legs. Allow your legs to rest on the chair, to really relax internally. And now feel that you are inside your pelvis. Let yourself rest your pelvis on the chair, on the couch. See if you can feel your sitting bones, your pelvic floor, the lowest part of your torso. If your mind is too much active, bring your thinking mind down to your pelvis. Let it rest there. Let it rest in this ball of your pelvis. See if you can find the buttocks, your genital area, the sides of your hips, this whole area, this whole ball, which is really supporting your torso right now. And still inside of your pelvis, feel the sense of essential pleasure, just a sensation, a quality in the area of your pelvis. Then let the sense of pleasure now pervades all your experience. Now feel that you are inside your midsection, this whole area between your ribs and your pelvis, including the solar plexus under your ribs. See if you can feel all this area, but not only the abdominal area. See if you can feel the back, also your spine, the muscles in your back. Let your belly relax internally. See if you can feel your spine in the back. Believe it or not, we can go right inside of the spine. And in the bottom of that spine, in the midsection, is already the psoas muscle there. So it's very important that you allow yourself to connect even more deeply, internally, with the sensation of your physical body. And close to the spine, you can feel the essential quality of strength or your power, your natural power. Allow yourself to feel. Very important in this moment to feel your natural strength, your natural power. And feel that this essential quality of your power pervades the entire field of your experience. And now bring your attention to your chest. And let your chest also rest, relax internally. See if you can feel this whole center of your chest, the bone in the middle, the sternum, all the way through to the back. See if you can also feel your chest in your upper torso, in the back. Not only the surface of your chest, but also the back, the muscles. See if you can find your spine also in your upper torso as well. So that you are present in this whole area of your torso, from the front to the back. from the skin on the front to the back, everywhere. Now feel the essential quality of your love in your chest. Love and compassion. Feel the essential quality of love and compassion in your chest. It doesn't need to be a huge feeling, just this, your own warmth, tenderness. Allow yourself to feel that you're resting in your chest, that your love also is resting, that you're resting in your own heart. And let this feeling of love and compassion pervades your whole experience. So you can feel everywhere. Now feel that you are inside your shoulders, all the area from the bottom of your neck to your arms. Let the shoulders rest toward the floor. Sometimes we go tense, it gets up, so this is an internal relaxation. Let the shoulders really go down. And feel the sensation of being you in your shoulders, and find both sides at the same time, your right and your left shoulder at the same time. And feel that you are now in your arms. So let's connect first with the upper arms, from the shoulders to your elbows, and your elbows, and your forearms, and your wrists, and your hands all the way to your fingertips. Allow yourself to feel the whole arm now, from the shoulder all the way to the tip of your fingers, and see if you can feel all of your fingers. And feel the sensation of being you in your arms. And now bring your attention to your neck. It's good sometimes to find your throat in the very back and internally go down, down, down to your larynx. Internally being present inside your neck. And allow your neck also to rest. Let yourself settle within your neck. Many times the neck has a lot of tension. See if you can feel the back of your neck. Sometimes there is tension in the back, especially now that everybody is looking a lot to the screen. So see if you can be present and feel your neck also towards the back and towards the bottom of it, where it connects with the torso. And now feel that you are inside your head. All the way in your forehead. See if you can feel not only the center of your forehead, but feel your temples all until the hairline, and feel all around your head, the temples. See if you can find this area above the ears. And let this also be widened. You can widen a little bit this area, be wide. Sometimes we have tension and we pressure our heads. If you can just allow your head to be more relaxed internally. And feel now that you are inside your eyes. Let your eyes also rest in the eye socket. Let your eyes soften. Feel that you are behind your cheekbones and your nose, internally inside your nose, your face, inside your own skin. See if you can feel that you are inside your own skin. Feel that you are inside your jaw, your mouth, your lips, your chin. This area of the mustache between your nose and your lips. Feel that you are inside your ears, also both of your ears. See if you can find the very center of your ears. And see if you can feel both of them, the right side and the left side. And now feel that you are inside your whole brain, including the top, including the back. Allow yourself to feel both hemispheres. Believe it or not, we can feel our brain. And now find the center of your head. If you had a line between your ears, you would be connecting with this point in the very center of your head. It's not in your forehead, it's not in the top, in the very middle, but towards the back. And feel the essential quality of your wisdom. Allow yourself to feel that. There is an inner wisdom inside of us because it's a quality of our consciousness also that can guide you. So let this wisdom pervades your whole experience, now your whole body. Let yourself feel that. And now feel that you are inside your whole body all at once. If we say the body is the temple, you are sitting inside the temple, from the soles of your feet to the top of your head. See if you can feel all at once, and including your arms, including your back, so that you're including everything all at once. One body, one being. And feel the connection to the totality of your being. Everything that there is. Connect also with the awareness of this being. Become aware of awareness. With this part that is becoming really aware of all this internal space of your body. And now very, very slowly, you're going to open your eyes and focus only in one point. I don't want you to look many places, to just keep the concentration. It's a little bit more after we open the eyes. We're going to finish soon, but it hasn't finished yet. So slowly open your eyes, but stay deeply, especially in the back also of your eyes, so that you do not come forward. And now feel that you are inside your whole body all at once. The same as you were when your eyes were closed. Feel that you are from the soles of your feet to the top of your head. Feel that you are in your whole body all at once with your eyes open. And feel this connection to the totality of your being. You are tuning like a radio to this quality of self, your quality of yourself. The self of unity, the self that is the same in all of us, and that's why it connects with all of us. This is the consciousness that connects with all of us. So even though the world appears, but you still have the same temple that you are sitting. So now staying inside your whole body with your eyes open and connecting and feeling this self, the quality of self and this being. Perceive the space around your body, the space in this field, not only around your head, but around your torso, around your legs. Perceive there is a space around your body. And feel that the space inside your body and outside your body is the same continuous space that pervades you. You are permeable. Feel that you are this space. The space of fundamental consciousness. Allow yourself to feel that space. You are this space. The space here is the consciousness. And let yourself now relax. I mean, you're relaxing the focus of attention, but keep your presence inside, keeping yourself present here as you are now. So I'm not sure if I can receive comments. Andrew, I'm so happy you're here. I hope you're still here because who knows what's going on with the internet right now. So if you have any question or if you want to know anything about this or if you felt something that was not so comfortable, please let me know by the comments because you can see me, but I cannot see people. I can just feel the presence of people as you ask. And I would like to work now with the release of fear. So one person, I don't know if he's still here, Ricardo, is asking why it's not in Portuguese anymore. So I'm going to say in Portuguese in case you are here. Se você está aqui, os brasileiros que vieram aqui, vai ser uma semana em português, uma semana em inglês. Semana que vem vai ser em português, tá? Então, desculpa se não deu para ver essa informação. So we're going to be doing 1 week in Portuguese, one in English, one in Portuguese, one in English. And today's English, next Thursday, same time, is the Portuguese. So I hope people can do. Oh, it was wonderful as always. Oh, thank you, Marlene. So it means I can receive comments because I think if people are watching through my profile, I don't have access to their comments in there. It seems that's how it works. I'm not sure because they're changing. Facebook is also changing now how we do the live. So very soon everything's going to change again. So we will discover as we go along doing this. So if any person has any question, anything, I would like to connect now this week English. Exactly, Kion. Thank you for writing there. So I will now do an exercise. We're going to go over the time a little bit. Maybe not. We still have 10 minutes here. So we're gonna do now an exercise to release fear. It's very important that you're really present in this consciousness, in yourself, in this presence that you are. So, and very important that you feel your feet on the floor. So close your eyes because I'm gonna guide you again. So just allow yourself to close your eyes, feel your feet on the floor, and now feel that you are in your whole body all at once, like you just did a few minutes ago. Feeling presence from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head, everywhere present at once. And now allow yourself to feel any area of tension in your body. Even if you think that I'm going to even bring the memory of being grounded, you know, from your childhood. If this happened, sometimes if it happened often, you might have some memory in your tissues. Or even now feeling this right now with the coronavirus, everything that is going on around, allow yourself to feel where in your body you have tension. And let yourself feel, you know, we're going to do this very briefly. So feel the area now of tension. You bring your attention there, but you allow yourself to feel the tension. It's not just awareness of the tension. It's important that you bring all your attention within the tension. It means feeling it from internally. See if you can connect with the physical sensation of the tension inside your body. Perhaps some tightness, perhaps some pulsing, tingling. So allow yourself to feel that and now let it go of that. Let it go a little bit of that. It means releasing the very tissues that are involved with that. And come out of this constriction. I'm going to be calling constrictions these tensions in the body. And open your eyes. And if you can, write comments. Not everybody can somehow today. That's what a text I received through the phone. If you can, let me know how was this experience for you, or if it was difficult to do, if it was easy for you to perceive that, also to release. Sometimes people do not know how do I release. So in order to release, if you have a tension like this, you have to open a little bit. We're not going to open like this, just a little bit, because a little bit, we're going to repeat 2-3 times to the same thing. So we're going to go back now. Let yourself feel the same area of tension. And if you have several areas of tension in your body, I want you to choose one. Choose only one. And even sometimes when you connect with the area of tension, you might perceive other areas connecting with that. We're going to enter in the same pathway of tension and fear inside your body. So bring your attention again to the same area of tension in your body. All your attention within that tension. So you allow yourself to feel, not only to perceive or to become aware. Let yourself feel the tightness, if it's tightness. If it's pulsing, go internal inside of the pulsing. And now let it go of it. Sometimes a person wants to stay there longer, but don't stay there longer. We want to release. We go back again. So allow yourself to really open the tissue so that you can go more deeply. I would appreciate if someone could send a comment of an area that you are working. So we're going to repeat again the exercise. I'm just letting you rest a little bit with your eyes open, because I don't want you to be there longer than it's necessary. It's important. So now we're going to, since I don't have comments, which is okay, we're going to go there again. So allow yourself, feel your feet on the floor. Important, feel that you are in your whole body again. Especially going further back in the whole body, so you're more present internally inside of you. Everybody can go further back. Now allow yourself to feel the same area of tension. We are going to be working with the same area. Bring all your attention within the tension, within this area, in such a way that the body even might reveal to you deeper areas of tension. And let the body reveal to you. Let the body reveal these inner areas of constriction. That's how we're going to release deeper and deeper. And now let it go of that. Let it go a little bit of the constriction. Let it open. Let it be released. Let it soften. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But this is in the causal body, so it's very important. It has effect everywhere in your body, in fact. And come out of the constriction. If your eyes are closed, open your eyes. It's important to now be out of the constriction. And I hope you have felt a release. My back, feel tension in my heart, so in your chest. Yeah, so the chest is an area that many times causes tension, especially here. I have the big guy there, the girl here. So this area here, the sternum, many times cause tension in our body. So it's also many times because of the vagus nerve, it's also this area tightens. And when we are afraid, when we are sad, so it's very important that you really, even sometimes people have difficulty even to find this area because of constriction. So sometimes you can touch your chest to help to even find this. And if you feel tightness, and normally here what we feel sometimes is a pressure, and it's important that this pressure is released, and because also this might make your breathing shallow. So you want to have a way of breathing more deeply, not because you're doing this, but because the breath can really penetrate more deeply the internal space of your body. So we're going to do once again, especially now that I have some comments, much better. Thank you. Thank you. I hope, Marlene, you're also able to release a little bit of the tension. I think we can go once again. So we're going to go once again, and so close your eyes again. And bring your attention first to your feet and feel your feet on the floor. I want you to really allow yourself to feel the foundation beneath your feet. You know, the floor is a support for you. It's also a metaphor for the support of that you have. So allow yourself to feel that. I feel better already. That's very good. I'm very happy that you do. So we're going to go again, and now feel the area of tension. Bring all your attention in the same area. So Marlene and Kiyomi, bring your attention to your chest, and allow yourself to feel perhaps the tightening or the pressure. And Marlene, really focus there very deeply so that you can feel, not perceive, but feel the tension there. Yeah, and allow now to go deeper. Very fine mind to go into the sensation there. Let the body reveal to you the deeper inner constriction. And allow now to release, to open. Just focus now on opening. All of you who are here, really bring your mind of the releasing, of opening. Good, Marlene, you just opened. So I'm focusing with her because she wrote. So if you write, I focus with you and I help you because I can perceive what's going on with each person here, the group in general, and if someone writes, I can go there and feel what's going on exactly in the particular area that you are, releasing and working with. So now I want you to connect again to the chest or to the area. All of you, what we're going to do now is to connect to the sensation of yourself here, not the constriction in your chest, if you're working in your chest or whatever you are in your body. And I want you to, it's good to close your eyes because I think you're going to focus better. So in case of Marlene and Kiyomi, I want you to focus on your chest, and other people who I do not know where you're focusing, but the area of tension, I want you to focus on that area, but not on the constricted area, but the area that you released. And I want you to attune to the quality of your love in this area. And the chest also, just feel the sensation of your warmth as a human being, your love, in whatever way you feel your love. There's no right or wrong. It's just the quality of your own love in your chest, or the quality of love in any area that you released tension, that you released fear. Attune to this quality of love in this area. And now allow yourself to feel love in your whole body, from the bottoms of your feet to the soles of your feet, to the whole body, to the top of your head. Allow yourself to feel the quality of your love everywhere. It's very important. Open your eyes, and I hope you will also enjoying this moment together. And I hope you have done the exercise to help you to release fear, to take care of yourself as well in this moment. If you can share this after also with other people who you think might benefit from releasing fear, from connect more deeply inside, to know how to rest more deeply in your presence, just share this. This is going to be recorded in this page, and you can watch again, you can practice again, you can do this connection and release again. Next week will be in Portuguese, and April 16 will be in English. So I hope I see you on April 16. And if you speak Portuguese, next week, I think it's April 9th, every Thursday anyway, 5 o'clock California, 8 o'clock New York, the East Coast, and 9 p.m. in Brazil. So take good care of yourself. Thank you so much. Be safe, be home, be well, be loving to yourself, be kind to yourself. So we are all in this together. Let's take care of ourselves and others, okay? Bye-bye, and until next time. Thank you. Thank you for participating. Bye-bye.